For that, I'm out.
Mark. Huh? Say that again.
And for that, I'm out. That's their line.
Oh, for that, I'm out. Yeah.
Shark Tank. And for that reason, I'm out.
Barbara, all of them for a conference with us.
Barbara Parker's going to be with me tomorrow.
Oh, really?
At the Chase Business Conference here in the city. I see she's on the agenda for us.
Nice.
Yeah, tomorrow and Friday here in Chicago. So Bernard.
312. 287. 9072.
Can you hit this one? Now, you know, I don't even know. Y'all know I don't know gospel songs. And I know this one. Y'all know I'm a good Catholic, right? So I don't know gospel songs. Oh, in Lewis. That's her. Yeah, that's her alma mater.
What year?
Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Yeah.
Alpha, did you?
Were you even born when she was? What year were you born? Oh yeah, she was. No, we're just talking about the year. No, we're just looking at the year that she graduated from Lewis versus the year you were born.
Nice.
No, the year you were born.
Patrick, of course. Okay.
For 1 year, and then I went to North.
Hey, what up, Sorors? Z5? Since we're talking about sorors. Hey, sorors.
It is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Yeah. I know. Yeah. It was ahead of its time as far as aviation and nursing. Great nursing.
Is this my first or second song? Okay.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I'm good. I thought it was
Just the intro, right? New guy came leaving. We have a presidency search going on.
And then we go to Donald Lawrence.
Yeah, we can.
Nice.
I usually go to commercial, but I don't know how y'all was going to do that.
This is unique.
We got 2 guests today, so we're gonna need our time.
Okay.
So we're gonna do our intro after this song, and then
I'm not a big screen.
we're gonna just go straight to the commercial.
That'll work.
So we're gonna take the Giants. We're gonna put that after the end of the
That'll work. You are the bestest. That's all I ask for. We do this, we're good. Hey, what up, Angela? I think I miss you. Hey, sweetie. I think I miss you. We're gonna have to get together.
About 35 Zeta.
I'm a Zeta. I'm a Zeta.
I was about to say Delta.
Okay, so AKs are first, Deltas are largest, Zetas are best, Sigma Gamma Rhos are my sisters in the royal blue.
Yeah.
They got the royal blue. 20 seconds. Are we ready? Count me off. We are here. I got my mane on for Charmaine.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
I'm so petty with it. Thank you all so very much for joining us. We're at the Brunch Bunch. We're here live at AM 1390. Keep it locked. I am here. We have guests in the building. We've got Bernard live. We've got Chick Chat in the room. Charmaine, Raquette. We're going to be right back. Be social. We got be outspoken. We got the end of the raw. Okay. Be family. Then we're going to go to Bernard. Be different. Be quiz.
A new luxury brand from Amerifair. Tweed comes in two distinct fragrances: the sensual Pure Royale and the alluring Hidden Kiss. Order Tweed today.
Go to bequeeze.com and get your favorite fragrance today. That's BEQUEESE.com.
You guys, I think we should keep going to the thing. I want to go and see. Do you have 2 seconds? You have 2 cents on Jimmy Kimmel? You have an opinion? No? We can go to a song.
We go to a song and then when we come back,
Well, he's back.
Back to you. Yeah, that'll work.
So we're talking, you and I talking about you.
Yeah. But you know, when people are like, oh, yeah, I think this, just bring them on in. We can go ahead and that way we start the segment. We're going to do another song with Donald Lawrence. And then right after that. Because we can't do your R&B song on this good Christian station. What up, ET?
chatter.
Not yet. Yes.
Our communities forward.
So
So make sure you're to the brunch.
The only Charlie we care about
Don't
is
miss
Charlie
community
Boss.
chat.
I love it.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Steph.
Seth. I got it.
Suddenly your phone number.
No, that's a good. Oh, I'm using that one.
Radical
That's all I care about.
The only Kirk we care about is Kirk Franklin.
That's why we trust
We don't
Secure
care about
Home
none of that.
Automation,
Everything else is no.
the experts in life safety and security systems.
And right now, Secure Home and Automation is offering an exclusive deal for new customers.
Right. Great.
866-447-3344.
That's right. Call Secure Home and Automation today at 866-447-3344 and take control of your safety. That's 866-447-3344.
I just
Hey, it's your main man, Action
As I was
Jackson, and
saying.
let me put you on the way I
I
get
love
my
it.
style right. GQ Gentleman, located at 7149 South State Street, right here in Chicago. Whether it's for church, prom, weddings, or
That's
gatherings,
good. You talk about that, 'cause
GQ
I
Gentleman
make
has the suit that keep me looking sharp and feeling confident. Need that perfect fit?
You saw the last
Call me
one?
at 773-966-43.
Oh, absolutely. That's what we got to talk about. Oh, it's tonight. It's tonight.
Tell 'em
Are
about
we ready?
Going in, so
where Chicago's finest get suited and booted.
It's America on the Brunch Bunch.
Well, I am not Tamara Fair. I am Charmaine Raquette from Uncle Remus Sausage Fried Chicken. What's up, believers? It's been a long time I haven't been here with you, but guess what? I'm all ready. I'm all ears, and I'm all ready again to talk about what Tamara would talk about if she was here, which is In the Raw. And of course, we already know it's about Jimmy Kimmel, his somber but defiant defense free speech. As he defended free speech when he returned to ABC on yesterday. So Jimmy Kimmel made a high-profile return to the late-night television on September 23rd, 2025, after ABC Disney suspended Jimmy Kimmel Live for nearly a week. The suspension came in response to comments Kimmel made about the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, remarks which Disney called ill-timed and insensitive, and which drew criticism from political figures and affiliates. In his long-awaited comeback, Kimmel opened with an emotional and highly anticipated monologue that was both clarifying and defiant. He stressed that he never intended to make light of the tragedy, offered sympathy to Kirk's widow, Erica, and maintained that his words had been misinterpreted. He did not issue an apology, but used his return to defend political satire and the role of comedians in holding power to account. He also criticized efforts to censor or punish him, including threats from political actors and pressures from FCC leadership. The monologue had major reach. By mid-morning, after airing, had been viewed by millions more than usual for his show. On YouTube and Instagram combined, it drew some 16 million views by the following day. Yeah. This level of engagement far outpaced his typical nightly audience. Despite being reinstated by ABC and Disney, the return wasn't without its complications. Several large ABC-affiliated station groups, notably Nexstar and Sinclair, opted not to air the episode, continuing a boycott that began during the dispute. Meanwhile, political backlash persisted. Donald Trump criticized both Kimmel and ABC, and FCC board chair Brendan Carr's earlier threats regarding enforcement against ABC affiliates remain part of the conversation about free speech and media censorship. The reaction from the entertainment world and broader public largely skewed supportive. Many saw Kimmel's return as a defense of free expression and a pushback against what they viewed as growing political influence over media content. Critics, however, continue to press him on whether more measured language or an apology should have been part of the return. But for the moment, these monologues seem to have reinforced Kimmel's voice as an outspoken figure in late night who is willing to push back. What do you think, Gina? I watched it. Did you watch it?
I'm going to start with the streets. You know, I got to always represent the streets.
Yes.
So according to the streets, the first thing was, now which one is Kimmel? Channel 7 or Channel 5?
Exactly.
Right, because they're like,
did you see Jimmy Fallon was like, hey, if you're watching Jimmy for the apology, you're watching the wrong Jimmy.
Right.
That was classic.
So that was good stuff, right? Because that's the first thing that came, right? Like, well, which one is which, right? Yes. Then the streets also said, the only Charlie I care about is Charlie Wilson.
That's what I just heard right here.
That's what the streets were saying. Then the other street said, the only Kirk I care about is Kirk Franklin, right?
Yeah.
But those are really, but that's what happens in our community. And so we're always here. I'm always here to represent our community and what people are saying, the people are saying, right? Right or wrong. That's that censorship. That's that free speech. Did you see how they were out there protesting once he put him back on?
Absolutely. But listen, I don't know if you saw the whole monologue.
I did not.
Let me tell you what I did see. Classic. He pulled tapes back from the day when Brendan Carr, who worked under Biden, spoke about censorship and how it shouldn't be and how you should be able to have free speech. What a contradictory person he is. And we can't be censored, so he's a wimp because they don't know because he's a wimp. And then he went even further.
He won't cancel us.
Well, try if you can. I'm only guesting today. You know, try if you can. And when I was here for a few years, I still spoke my mind. And he even went back and pulled something about Donald Trump when he admitted, I have thin skin. I've had thin skin since I was born. So he can dish it, but he can't take it. Absolutely. So we are in a time where we should not be muffled or silenced. Oh, yeah. And good for Jimmy. And I felt his heart when he said, and I think we all, she's a widow.
Absolutely. Nobody wants to
raise their children without their father, and no one wants to be a widow. But I'm going to put an opinion on her too, because I know she's a grieving widow, but now she has become a rising star. Absolutely. Because now she's taken over. What's the name of his org? Turning Point. Absolutely. Turning Point Absolutely. USA.
Yes.
Now
and I'm
she
going
has
to
access.
Carry the flame.
Now I'm going to carry the flame.
Yes.
So
yes.
Unfortunately, he died tragically. But the bigger message is they are going to make him as a martyr.
I was just curious. They're trying to martyr.
Yeah,
make him a martyr, right? And that already has happened. And so that's what we're talking about with these racial things that are happening in the country, and the people are just being so blatant about it, right? But I'm sorry, between the streets and the internet, baby, the internet wins. Internet said, I did not see you all doing this, talking when everybody talks smack about George Floyd being murdered in the streets.
Or the two Democrats. Even we can say George Floyd for us, but the other Democrats that were, the doorbell rang and they were assassinated. No one was outraged. No one cared. Absolutely. No one anything. But now let me tell you, they have the audacity, in the words of our past president. These clowns are on HBCU campuses.
Yes.
Protesting. Talking about
you put them off.
See, listen, they barking up the wrong tree, baby.
Yes,
they gonna get some. They gonna, and find out.
Right.
Know.
FAFO.
This is a good Christian station. Let them keep coming to the HBCU.
This is a good Christian station. Yes. Let me say this though. You're absolutely right. And at some point, we do need to stand our ground. And what people don't talk about, lots of times it doesn't get talked about in history. Lots of people stood their ground. Lots of our ancestors stood their ground. They're just not going to tell us that type of history because that would make other people say, wait a minute, we can fight back. Absolutely. So no, this was a really good one, and everybody's been talking about it. And I just appreciate the ability to be right here on the Brunch Bunch.
Exactly. With free speech right now. I hope I
sitting in for Action Jackson
and Tamara Fair.
Absolutely. And then we have guests coming up. So we're going to take this break. But we're coming back because I've got live in studio with somebody who just dropped a new single September 19th.
Yes.
Bernard.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Keep it locked right here on AM 1390.
It was good. I was saying it was already done.
All the better.
Hey, TNG.
Yeah, we can.
Giants. Do God. That's a good. Listen.
Oh,
You
that's a good
should have intro. That was a good intro to the NSA. Huh?
Oh, is
Straight
it?
these Giants. Absolutely.
Oh, see, I don't know.
I don't know. Sorry.
You know, when I was on this
Yeah, background.
on this.
Yeah.
Album.
Loose.
Yeah.
So he can bring that in. That's good.
Yeah, he sung on like probably most of Donald's stuff.
Yeah, I'm one of his session singers. So he used to go to all of like Hezekiah stuff. All the stuff that you've heard Hezekiah Walker.
Make me understand what you all are saying.
He is a
I'm
session
doing
singer. He
a
does
session
background
singer
vocals.
for the tenor, background vocals.
So the song that we're hearing now, you're on.
He's on.
Okay, that's like making. Hey, Latasha, what's up, Soror? No,
Yeah.
that's like make it connect
Yeah.
for me. I told y'all I'm a good Catholic. I know hymnals.
I know, listen.
I know.
I don't know any. I know.
Yeah, I know that too. Yeah.
But of course you do, right?
Some power, some yoke breaking,
Yeah.
chain breaking.
Yeah.
power.
No, that's
That's one of
absolutely
my favorite
great.
songs, by the way. Giants.
So
Absolutely.
Holy Angels was my parish, right? We're now Our Lady of Africa when they were, and we used to do the gospel mass, right? So for anybody listening, they're like, we're doing the gospel mass, and I was just like, we're Catholic. Why are we doing the gospel? Y'all trying to do what? Y'all just trying to bring the Baptist church to here, right? Like just go here, go to the Baptist church. But so this is you under here. Okay, so what are we talking about that? The tenor.
I'm a session singer. I used to do it for years.
Okay. And now you're stepping out on your own because you are doing the revival. No, now you're stepping out. You've been out here. But I'm saying we've got something coming up next Tuesday.
This is our third show. It's Winery. The other two shows, they sold out.
Of course they did.
Yeah, they sold out.
Got about 50 more tickets.
And that's it.
That's good stuff.
It's decent.
About 300.
Yeah, 300 good size. Yeah.
It's intimate.
Okay, really, it's supposed to be
Jamie's my
200.
good friend.
Uh-huh.
Bernard. Jamie.
Which Jamie
Because they
Jamie
pull us,
Lady
they
Soul.
put us in there so
Yeah,
that I buy
yeah,
extra
we was
tickets
on
just so
for
I don't
about
have
an
to
hour
sit.
this morning. That's my girl.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He do
Yeah.
relationship podcast.
Yeah, I saw her yesterday. We ran.
Y'all did what?
Ran.
Yeah.
And what?
Ran outside. We
Oh,
run.
really?
That's
Why
exactly
you
it.
come to the 5K
Hey,
on me? She was at the
No, I didn't
5K.
go.
That
I
was
had to
me.
do something. That
Yeah,
was,
that's our third year.
Yeah, she invited us. She told us to come.
It's a vibe.
You had something to do. Some other people had other stuff to do. 2 days hanging out the night before. Then was, I gotta go. We got 700 bags to pack. 700. They were all 5 o'clock the next morning. It was great.
That's Jamie's cousin. He's Jamie's cousin.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
You know when you say that, it always throws my brain like, right, the show is over at 1. You say, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Yes, I get that part. It takes me a minute though, because I'm true to this, but I'm still new to this. 100%. Okay.
Great job.
Thank you. All right. So when we come back, I am going to read a little bit of this and we'll talk a little bit, but I want you to push what it is you want the listeners to hear. Right. So we have questions here. Take that on. But if you say, hey, Jane, I want to make sure that I push.
Yeah, I just want to really push the show.
You got it. These last 50 tickets, whatever the case may be.
I mean, because
We're going to talk about Leo.
I'm just saying.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're going to come back first to him. Yes. Yep. Perfect. Because we don't have anybody else coming in, correct?
Christian,
Okay.
have both.
On me, everybody.
Hey, but of course it's Gina Lamar sitting in for Action Jackson, and I've got my right hand right here with me, Charmaine Raquette.
Queen of the sauce, macarena, sausage fried chicken. I'm so happy to be here with you today, Gina.
I know. Can you believe this? We're like 2. I know I know it's really petty. It's really petty, but we really are friends. Hey, Jan Reed. All right, so look, this is what we're talking about. What's really going on is I when the guests walked in, it's like, you look familiar. I know you from somewhere. And the more they kept talking, it hit me. I'm in studio live with Bernard.
Yes.
All right, give it up
I'm
for
here.
Bernard.
What up? What up? What up? Chi-town.
Okay, so we're honored to welcome you to the Brunch Bunch and Powerhouse, Powerhouse Voice. As we were just listening to that last song, Giant.
Yeah. I was doing background.
Find out
Yeah.
you in the background.
Yeah, I've been doing. Yeah, I've been doing sessions for about maybe 20 years now. And I've done like everything with Donald Lawrence. Anything that he's created.
Smokey Norfolk.
Take Six. That's my college years.
Oh,
I was a Jubilee singer.
Yes.
In college, I went to Fisk University. HBCU.
HBCU.
Proud.
That's right. I went to Chicago State. HBCU-ish.
Well, yeah, we're giving y'all a pass.
Bam.
Yeah, we're giving you guys a pass. So
no, those are some really heavy hitters. And when you said Jubilee, so you do the acapella stuff, right?
Yes, the Fisk Jubilee singers. We travel the world singing for the school. But yeah,
kind of like Leo, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Correct. Yeah.
Kind of like Leo.
Kind of like Leo. Yeah. Bring it home, y'all.
Bring it home.
Bring it home.
Right? That's major. So I also want to talk about what's coming up next Tuesday.
Yes.
We have
the R&B revival.
Really? I thought you were a good Christian singer.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I am we do it all. We sing it all. It's all about love.
Yes.
But yeah, it's an R&B revival. I'm reviving all the songs that we love.
Yes.
The Babyface, the Jodeci. And then I'm throwing my originals in there too.
Oh, very good. So, where are we going to be?
City Winery.
Okay.
September 30th. That's this Tuesday.
Now, the last couple of shows I heard sold out.
They sold out. And there's about 50 more. Okay. Low ticket alert.
Very good.
And this is no hype. It's really a low ticket alert. You know how to be like,
it's low ticket alert. Yeah.
We have 300 left.
Correct. No, we're not doing that yet.
Because you are a very well-known and established voice here in Chicago.
Yes.
But I have a question. As Gina's a good Catholic.
Okay.
But we for real Christians. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we are.
So, how do you address or balance that? You saying for gospel, you saying for the grace, Donald Lawrence, and then R&B. And we know in the church world, that's the secular, we're going to hell. How do you balance and really justify that, I'm bigger than
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in church, singing in the choirs, leading the songs, but my heart was always with R&B. Even when I sang in the church, it was kind of with an R&B flavor. Singing, leading my song, I would give. So it's just really in me. And then the 90s is where I grew up, so it's just embedded in me. So the balance is, that's why I do these revivals. So, because I'm giving homage to, it's still a higher being, because when you hear these songs, sometimes it'll take a spiritual turn. If
absolutely.
It's every lyric, but some lyric in that song might hit.
Well, all music is derived from the undertone of slavery, the gospel.
Oh yeah,
the drums,
absolutely, yeah.
The somberness, the highs, the lows. So as also a good Christian that likes to listen to all types of music.
Correct.
I understand that it has its place, but I know with you being in the spotlight and
because I sing in the church,
that was why
you still sing in the church.
I still sing, I guest star, I call it, at different churches.
So let me just ask you this: what was being played in your house on a Saturday morning while you were cleaning up?
See, now in my house on a Saturday morning was playing the Winans.
Okay.
Yeah, so I grew up in a totally Kojic church.
Okay.
I mean, Kojic house. So it was the Winans. It was Vicky Winans. It was Commission. It was
Clark Sisters.
The Clark Sisters, the Tommies. So a lot of choirs, a lot of so it was straight up gospel. So whatever the gospel radio was blasting.
I'm sorry, I didn't talk over you. Chicago born and raised.
I am. West Side, 290.
Yeah. So
here we go.
Then how did your parents feel, about, because, I'm Baptist.
Yeah.
Kojic is a whole nother level of, you can't listen to the
I felt like my parents was just like, long as you're singing, long as your heart is
That's
right,
beautiful.
long as you are doing what's just like they didn't put like a you need to sing gospel,
Yes.
like when it's time for you to sing gospel, you sing that. But if it's other genres that you want to, they were open to it, so
Yeah. And you know what? Because they also know they raised you right.
correct.
And they know you're rooted in your roots.
Correct.
And
And
so
they knew that I
everything.
was going to sing whatever I wanted to sing anyway,
Yeah.
so
And
might as well let them.
and you knew, as long as you knew to come back when
Yeah,
you needed
yeah.
to, and you do know all your
Absolutely.
songs. Let me just ask you this: your anthem, "Finish Strong,"
Yes.
has touched and inspired so many people. So
Yes.
let's talk about that. How did that song and
So that was
phase come to
about
life?
5 years ago. Me and a couple of my buddies just got together and we wanted to write a song for we started to write it for men, like to keep on going. We see you, we see your struggle. But then it was so good after we heard it, we just opened it up to everyone. And it's just a song of, survival that we see you, you can make it, and it's helped a lot of people. And then the crazy part is, like, I've been through some stuff in my life that I had to go back to that song and it helped me, in some of my, lowest moments. So
Yeah,
amen. And that's an R&B worship song. It's R&B, but it has so much
takes you there.
worship on it. That's why I call it R&B worship.
So are you going to be singing that next Tuesday?
I might. Yeah, I always throw that one in. That's a fan favorite.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk a little bit. You said your Jubilee days, and I am going to bring up Leo, the choir, the
Correct.
high school choir,
Yeah.
all boys school,
Yeah.
who now has made it to the finals,
Yeah.
right?
Incredible.
And I know, right?
Incredible.
And I know
Yeah.
you've seen that and stuff, right? Something when you said you were in your Jubilee days. Is that kind of where you all were? Had you all had social media? I think you
Oh
guys
my
could have
God,
made it.
yeah, because we singing we sang for the Pope,
Yes.
at one moment,
Yes.
so and I was telling somebody if we had social media back in the early 2000s, like 2001, it would be a different. But it's incredible where they are, and I feel like if they win or not,
It's given so
Simon
much
is gonna.
exposure.
Is
Simon
true.
is,
Simon is going to do something.
yeah, regardless if they win or not, he's gonna pull them and like make them a star.
Yeah, yeah.
Finish it off.
Finish it up. Finish strong.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're about to take a break, right? In just a minute though, but I do want to ask this last question though. Music is often about connection,
Yeah.
right? So let's talk about what you want us to really connect to, because in my head, according to the streets, and you all talked, and you know all about the good old church.
Yeah.
You're bringing back R&B, and let me tell you why you can do that. I just want to say this too when you said that,
Mm-hmm.
because you can still do this. I don't think these kids will be able to sing this 30 years later.
Correct.
Absolutely.
And they need to know these old songs, and they think something is new, but it's really old. That's what a revival is.
You're not going to embarrass me. You're not going to embarrass me.
You're
You're not going to. No, we got a couple more things, but you're not going to embarrass me with that one, because I will never forget thinking I was jamming, and my brother said, "This is the Isley Brothers."
Yeah, that's
and
not.
I said, "No,
We've
this
all
is
been there
Vanessa."
though. Like we all got to go dig in the crates for ourselves and find what it really is.
Absolutely, like when Chris Brown or Michael Jackson did something and said, "Look at him trying to copy off Chris Brown."
Yeah, but
Bless their hearts, because they're dead serious. But that was all of us.
that's what we do. Yeah,
We're gonna take a quick break.
it's all good.
When we come back, let's talk a little bit more about those last 50 tickets.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
We'll be right back. Keep it locked with the Brunch Bunch here on AM 1390. Hey, Renee. Hey, Dina. I'm seeing everybody on here. What up, Sean Say, Walter Scott, Grammar School. See my people on the
I
south
don't
side.
see nobody named.
Checking in.
I'm just over here.
And checking in.
I don't see nobody. What's she
Dina
looking
from
at?
Josephina, that's high
She's got
school.
the host.
Hey,
Oh, so she looking
somebody
at all
else
the
was talking about
comments.
St. Mallory yesterday, Dina. I was like, how my Dina went there.
Shaka, he tried.
Hey, Renee, what's up,
That's
BF?
it.
We used to work
Jeremiah
out with
Frazier's
his
on
wife
here. Some people are ashamed
Yeah.
of nothing and offended by
with
everything.
the
That's so
sweatbox.
true.
She was
That's
with
so
us.
true.
Yeah.
Stephon
His wife
Jameson, good
was.
morning.
4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
About 4 minutes and just we come right back in.
Oh, this song is for me. We're playing song.
You can find a gospel song to cover with you.
The cover?
Yeah, dude, put out that.
Yeah, no,
Cover.
yeah.
We can do like a.
I would like to do. I would like to do Dreams.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Gotcha.
Andre
That
Crouch.
requires so much. It's a whole. We
That
gotta
will
get a
make
whole
it
crew.
now. Make it 2025. That ain't no not that dream. Not you thinking about the other one. I'm talking about dreaming about you. It's just all. It's all.
Maybe that would be good with like acoustic guitar. Make it all acoustic. We can do that.
Yeah.
And
We
we
can do that
can play his
easily.
finish strong.
Just find a good acoustic guitar player sometime.
I would
Can
want
we
to do
play
it
the
with
Finish
Sharky.
Strong anthem?
He's so
Oh yes, that's
You have
gospel.
the ability to do that?
Can you email it to me?
Can you email finish strong?
Is it? I mean,
Seth,
do y'all have like access to any kind of YouTube or
It's
something
on
like that?
it's on it's on YouTube. I can get off YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Finish strong.
I have to see it on YouTube.
Because that's a good balance. That's
Amen.
what we find on this.
oh yeah.
They played it on 1394.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Finish Strong. I got a TV version.
It's not like you.
What you have an iPhone? Yeah, I got an iPhone.
Is that on here?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that
Well, yeah.
you said you had?
I'm not sure.
So you just talk about the gospel.
And it's in my whole ready to go. It's just like True Bernard. Yeah.
That's me all the time.
Yeah. I mean,
I
this
think they
is
can
my
plug
life.
up.
This one right here.
I'm gonna do can I share this live
You can't share on this stream.
while you're no not streaming out. Can I share this live while I'm on the live? You have to finish it, right? I have to hit finish.
We got a minute and a half, y'all.
You can share this live on the Facebook page.
I'm just trying to text it to my sisters from the car. How long?
We got 1 minute and 15 seconds.
All right, perfect.
You want to find the song? I'm seeing if I can download it now. I found it.
Number 6.
Number 6.
All right. So corners are some of the biggest influences.
Oh my goodness, that wasn't so sad.
Sing it, Dietrich.
Come on, Leo. Okay, what is happening here?
We got 45 seconds.
All right, I'm just gonna go back live.
I haven't really been watching it, so I don't know.
All right, I am back. Tell me when. Count me out.
Yeah, 30 seconds. I got the song.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Surrender to be free.
5, 4, 3, 2.
But of course, it's Gina Lamar sitting in for Action Jackson on the Brunch Bunch. Thank you so much for keeping it locked right here at AM 1390. I am going to continue this interview with Bernard, who is live in studio, and the studio goes wild right here. Yes. So no, right. Oh my God, it's Bernard. So really, let's talk about this. This is what I was trying to ask about. As a student of great soul crooners,
Yes.
let's talk about that R&B stuff.
Yeah.
Who are we going to be hearing next Tuesday?
Listen, so I've revived so many artists. Babyface,
One of my
he's
favorites.
the king.
Ugh.
For me, he's the king.
Yeah.
Joe the
I would say Luther for me, but go ahead.
Well, and then I'm covering
It's your
Luther.
song.
I'm doing Luther this time. This is the first time I'm doing a Luther at the revival. Because I usually focus on '90s revival, but I started reaching out. Joe, what's the other guy? Boyz II Men.
Really?
Yeah, Joe.
I was just in Vegas. I went to see them in Vegas.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's
That
still
show
incredible.
was, yeah.
Is that the show they brought Michael out? Because one of them
Yes.
they brought Michael
Yes.
out. The one
Oh.
who
First day
got
of their
her to
residency in
Oh, that was
Vegas.
just so
Aaron
cool.
Hall.
Oh,
all the
nice.
ones. And then I also present female.
She knows Aaron Hall.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
I know well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's what's up.
I need to, you know, what they say, he groped me.
I was just going to say.
Well,
We cannot say this
this is-
on Christian radio. When I said I totally set her up for that one. I totally set her up for that one.
I
We met
feel
them
right
at their
for it.
we met them at the concert, right? And he
I
was like,
know.
"Oh, who are you?" Right? So no,
Oh.
right. We
It
will
was a
not be
good
filing.
deal.
We will not be filing suit.
Absolutely.
We will not be filing suit. we are having fun. So no, really and truly, when we're talking about this R&B stuff, I appreciate you bringing it back because we do need it, and I think younger people need to hear something that they too will be like, oh, that makes sense.
Because they don't
That
even
does
know
feel
about
good.
bridges. You know, like a bridge in a song, like the song goes
they
somewhere
don't.
else and then comes back.
They just know about
they
a
just
hook.
know it just the hook,
The
the
hook.
verse and the hook, and
Verse and a hook and a verse and a hook.
Yeah.
So
it needs a bridge.
Yes.
So
Have you had the opportunity to sing with any of your favorite R&B artists? And if so,
that's a good one.
Well, I've opened up for one of my favorite artists, PJ Morton. So he's like one of my top tier. And other than that, it's like Stevie Wonders and the Beyonces, and I have not yet.
You have not opened yet. I love how you said not yet.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Not those yet. Are the ones that's on my top tier list.
That's nice. And what about Babyface? Let's talk about him for a moment.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I know Luther, but Babyface,
the creator of every sound that we used to love.
Yes.
Like Tony Braxton, New Edition, Bobby Brown.
You're saying Babyface did all of that.
Yeah, he was writing all those.
Absolutely.
I know. You know that now.
The stars that they are now.
Boys to Men. I mean, it goes on and on. Brandy.
Even
that Waiting to Exhale soundtrack he did.
Yes.
The entire soundtrack.
Soundtrack. So
it was great.
And he's gonna be like Smokey. 80 years old, still fine,
and still be able to do it. Yeah.
Because
he doesn't have to even tour. He has so much material that he can chill, just preserve yourself and just.
But didn't he just recently do that? Like drop all those nuggets on us? Like, you didn't know about this one. Versus. Oh, you didn't know this was me too. You didn't know this was me too.
I learned something that that I was like, wow, you
nice.
So can before you go, can we just switch really quickly and just talk about the business of business? Because I know that. Well, I don't know, but in my life. I'm one of the best background vocal singers ever. If anybody give me a chance, I promise I will not disappoint. However,
me too in the shower.
No, I'm for real. But how have you been able to maintain your zeal and zest for the business? Because I know artists that are locally and known, but they don't get the deals, they don't get the exposure. So it has to come from your heart. But Can you talk about why you've been able to sustain? Because I'm sure you've been kind of pushed aside or maybe on a bad deal. How do you
straight out of college, I got a job. So I did have that foundation, but I've always done music from the Jubilee Singers and right out of, I've always done shows. I've always been doing sessions. So, and Donald Lawrence, he really set me up with, knowing the business and what paperwork you need to sign and joining AFTRA and joining BMI.
Because so many
people
don't
horror
know
stories
that.
we hear about.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say with the horror stories.
Early years, this is what you need. So if you do gig a lot, it can be like a every 2-week check. So
that's what's important.
Yeah.
Now, thank you. That's a good one because we hear the horror stories, and then when you still hear people having these horror stories, you're like, "How did you not watch Ray? Did you not watch The Temptations? Did you not watch
people that can mentor you and help you out and be honest about it?"
Yeah,
and that's what.
But I'm like, once you watched one of those movies, you should kind of be like, "Well, no, I need to know this or I need to know that." So,
and I'm still learning, about publishing and like just trying to own your own stuff to get your money and independent artists are the thing now. So
yeah. But you know what? The other part about independent artists though too is that we now have access to more of them with the internet than we ever did, right? So there are lots of people who have talent that if you just didn't fit that look that the big studios were looking for, you never made it, right? You got it. But now you have access. You have the ability. You've been to City Winery, sold it out twice, and we have another show coming up next week on Tuesday, September 30th.
I'm trying to sell this one out, so I can just focus on my show.
Okay.
So last it was in February, and I think I sold out on a Sunday before the show. So I'm just pushing.
Right. So how can they get tickets? Because we
go
said
to City Winery, City Winery, Chicago website, City Winery Shy, and look up Bernard Live.
Bernard.
And that's Bernard with a V. Victory, vacation, villa.
I love it.
Not Bernard. It's Bernard Live.
Bernard Live. Okay. And this Tuesday. At City Winery.
Sitting at 7:30. We start on time. You'll be back home by 10.
Oh, I like it. We start on time.
Unless you want to hang out,
Absolutely. I like that. We start on time. I like that. We start on time. Yeah. So no, go ahead. Was there something else? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Now I think that while we're busy trying to sell this out though, what's next?
Oh, well, I'm trying to do more. I want to do a tour. So basically I'm going to finish my EP. Just put more music out, put more content out, and do a small little tour. Pick me about 5-6 cities and take a chance.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I love it.
So I did a tour. I did a 5-city tour.
Yourself.
I did a 5-city tour. I mean, I'm an HIV specialist, but they still sent me around the country to speak, right? But I called it, but you go to all those cities and stuff. And so I laughed and say, oh, man, I went on a national tour. We're going to do the same for you. We're claiming that. We're going to make that happen because all we need is to have city wineries in all these different cities and stuff, right? So we're going to be going to break, but I think we're going to break to what?
Finish
strong.
We pulled
so let's do it. We went in the crates.
This is my first
Introduce
release.
to some and present to others.
Yes.
Finish strong by Bernard.
Yes.
Live.
I love the organicness of this because we didn't come in and play your song. But that's what we're supposed to do. You have a song that
absolutely, Hey, Jackie. Absolutely, especially if you're here. Yeah, you're the one here doing it.
Get that email a couple weeks later. Playing my song.
I was just scared to say copyright infringement.
Have you heard this?
I have not.
Oh, that's great lyrics.
It's a good one. Add it to one of your playlists. Especially if you in the gym, if you tired, put this on.
I love it. I love it. It wasn't that bad. I just like this. I thought it was too long. I walked the paper. And I was like, I can do this. Adele! Hey, Adele! Hey, Jackie!
Who did the musical arrangement?
Okay.
I went to college.
Thank you all for tuning in. Hey, Tina. Tina Hammond. All right, Stefan. You have a wonderful day too, you believer. Thank you all so much for letting me hang in here. How am I doing? Charmaine, you're not on camera.
I don't know why.
Can you help Charmaine? She's not on camera. In the room, please. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Started from my parents.
I mean,
Yeah. I'm second generation.
See, I mean, that's the one I know.
Yeah.
I knew about Central and what that was.
Yeah. I was there last night slinging chicken. I closed up.
Oh, this is at the end of working out.
Yeah. When you're tired,
So I will say, my girlfriend and I, we walked last Saturday, and I just tried to get 11,000 steps in for the day. And we had made it to 9,000. She's like, come on, girl, finish. I was like, no, I'm leaving. I walked all the way back to the car and was like, girl, come on, do these 2,000 steps. You can do this. Yeah. So now like this, I got something to play, finish strong.
How long you had it?
3 years.
You got a minute and a half on the phone, so you got to run these commercials.
Okay, very good.
It is hard, but I cook with love.
I don't believe we're not having a mingling moment.
You got a pit back there.
3 days in a row while I'm here.
I love it. That's good.
But it's only on Mondays.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay. That's what threw me too. I was like, yeah. Hey, Zoe. Good afternoon, believers. Oh, someone is asking, how do you get to download the music? How do we download your music?
It's on Apple, it's on Spotify, it's on...
Hey, Chris Brown. Hey, Chris. I love getting to see you and really get to talk to you this time. And not you just walking up on me. What up, Chris Brown? The real Chris Brown.
Man, I'll tell you something. There's been so many arguments about Carol, I'm from the west side. So, we stand on it.
I'm definitely.
It's the Bible for us.
Yeah, exactly. And what time you
open?
It's the Bible for us too on the south side.
Yeah, it's the Bible.
What time you open?
We'll open up on at noon. Yeah.
This could be in a movie.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it needs
This
to be
song can be a soundtrack to a movie.
It needs to be synced. Yeah, 100% synced. Yeah.
Gravity, whatever they...
Let's keep holding on. Great.
Yeah, we're gonna put that. We're gonna
It's a great song.
Let's make that work.
Yes. Great lyric. I gotta go.
Am I coming back in? Okay. I know, Chris. I promise.
so you have a scar where you
I have to post it. I did car wash karaoke. I was tired. Went through the car wash. I said,
We do it so glad.
right.
Call us today.
I owe you one, Chris. And my car needs
But I think of it,
That's 773.
that's not as an assignment. So
What's that?
every guy gets me inside the test.
Oh,
That's just something.
they really are. They really are.
Don't turn nobody away. He hates that. 'Cause, he's this. He hates that. So come in, they won't. They
Portillo.
don't have the money.
And-
Never let nobody come in.
And they went. And yeah, I walked crazy. I'm always I do not. Y'all don't give me a discount to bring my own.
It's a great time.
Y'all don't give me a discount if I do it myself.
Don't ask me for my receipt when I leave out.
That's it.
So if I come there, should I?
Call me, bitch. Sorry.
No, should I?
Make sure I'm there.
No, what's the?
I'll give you a tip.
Absolutely.
Where you coming from? Oh yeah. Okay.
Get off where?
Get off at 150.
No.
Okay.
Or 147th Street. Just come over west.
77.
No, let me check it out that way.
47.
We talk about the subway. We talk about people not east.
Right.
You go to the right.
Go to the right.
Right. Already. But you
Off
watch
of 57.
what are they subway sandwiches? No.
Yeah.
Not enough. I was on there, right? When you ask the doctor, right? They're like, wait, what? Charmaine is gone again.
51st and Cicero.
I know.
Necessity. That's why we
Don't think it's 100 out by me. It was
47.
No, I'm not. It's not at all.
Oh, that's fine. Just see shots.
Offering is
Where? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the.
Yeah.
That's the south. I'm southern.
I'm back.
That's right. Call Secure Home and
Yes,
Automation.
it's that.
866-447.
That was my main shirt.
Yeah.
Your
Main.
safety. That's it. 447-3344.
Well, we only got 8 more minutes in the show.
Yes, we know that.
Yeah, you absolutely
Right here.
took over.
27.
What about?
Listen, that's a blessing because most guests don't get this much time.
I know. Yeah.
Most guests don't get this much time. They get 10, 12, 15 minutes.
Absolutely. Ready?
Tuesdays at 12.
Finish strong.
You don't miss
What we about to do?
communications.
3,
Together, we win.
2.
Welcome back. But of course, it's Gina Lamar. I'm sitting in for Action Jackson for the Brunch Bunch. I also have my right hand
Yes.
sitting to my right.
Absolutely.
The Charmaine Riquette.
The queen of the sauce from Uncle Remus Salsa Fried Chicken. I am so glad to be here. I used to be here all the time on Wednesdays for Chit Chat Wednesday. So just to be back, just happened to be back on a Wednesday. You called me and said, hey, you coming down with me? I'm like, oh, I thought it was tomorrow, but it was today. So I'm so glad to be here. I'm just excited about our guest. This conversation has been a great conversation.
I've learned a lot.
I was going to say we learned a lot, and I put in my.
She did.
Just letting
She
you
did.
know. And I don't know if anybody heard me, but I am available in between slinging chicken.
Speak it.
All
I
right,
can do some
okay,
background
DC,
vocals.
I see you all
Amen.
watching us.
Hey,
When I tell you she is so serious about that, Now
Hey.
you gonna see her slide in and start trying to sing with you and harmonizing. You're lucky she's not gonna be here next Tuesday. Because next Tuesday when we're at City Winery, because I'm gonna try to get in, give me a ticket.
Before those 50 tickets
Baby,
go.
before them 50
We only
tickets
has
go. Before those 50 tickets go. We are gonna get in there and stuff, right? But you know she's gonna be trying to harmonize with you. She really and truly can sing. I am Lucy Ricardo. And someone said, "You mean Lucille Ball?" I said, "No, Lucille Ball was an acclaimed actress.
Right.
I'm Lucy Ricardo. I want to sing. I want to be discovered, and I have no talent. But I am known, thank you very much, Chris Brown, in these streets for my car wash karaoke.
You are very much, you're very famous. You need to look her up.
Car wash
karaoke.
Look up Gina Lamar. Whatever song is on the radio.
She just shuts it down because when you cannot take yourself serious, it wins over every time.
I perform.
She performs.
I do not.
And
I don't sing.
I know this.
Perform.
We got to finish up. We have only a few minutes. She is such a performer. She had the movie night. Lady Sings the Blues.
Oh wow!
And after we get off the air, I'm going to show you.
First of all,
we're sitting there. Here comes somebody in a long. We're just in the backyard.
We're
in a long ball gown with feathers. Talking about
and a flower. You had a flower.
I did not because we were actually watching Mahogany.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't Lady Sings the Blues.
See how much
but I was gonna switch. I was gonna switch every song, but then I couldn't get in and out that dress like you used to. But I am gonna say, believers, thank you so much for tuning in, and I really and truly appreciate this. This has been great. I got to sit in, and I got my right hand with me. I'm trying to get her back another day to come back in here with me again too. But I know she's busy. But until we can get her back, I want you to tell us right now where we can find all of your music.
Gotcha. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Tidal.
Are we looking for
all the platforms?
Bernard Live?
You're looking for Bernard Live. So as long as you put in that Bernard, it'll finish. Not
because I don't think it's another Bernard Live
correct.
there to get confused.
Vacation, Victor,
Villa.
We got that.
Correct.
Remember that? Yeah, we've been having so much fun off the air. That's why inside jokes are always going on here.
But I appreciate the fact that you have that background because we are on AM 1390, right? Yeah. And so believers who now know you and they know the background, so hey, he sang with Smokey Norfolk. Yeah. He sang with Dark. Grew up in the church.
And we just heard Finish Strong.
Oh, shut up. Come on, say all those.
I know, right? Yeah. And we just heard your song Finish Strong, so I was just saying how great the sound was smooth, and I just hear it in the back of a movie soundtrack. Yeah. I hear a movie soundtrack.
Ooh,
yes.
Let's claim that.
I mean that sincerely.
I feel that way as well.
Movie soundtrack.
I've said that several times.
And it's inspirational. Yeah. And we're on Inspirational 1390. So we found something that was a balance.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Because
so now we just need somebody to add that to their beginning of their show.
Yes, so the new show coming out.
Well, it could be the end of the show.
And we're gonna finish strong.
Instead of be optimistic, you can end with finish strong.
Amen.
We absolutely can. We absolutely can.
I'll do that.
Because
I am his favorite singer. He loves to say that.
Yes, he does.
Now that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Now I appreciate.
You better not be telling everybody that.
I haven't heard him say it. I haven't heard him say that.
If any of my nephews are listening, so I have 18 nephews, and everybody gets this whole "Hey, favorite nephew" line, and so I have a thing in my house that says, "The greatest gift I ever received came from God, and I call him nephew." They're like, "Oh my God, you are so full of it, right?" So they're like, "Yeah, we're always gonna say that on their birthday, happy birthday, favorite nephew." So thank you so very much for joining. You stayed with us the whole hour.
Yeah, I did.
I can't believe we got you. Now, all I'm gonna say is when it does blow up, you better come right on back to the Brunch Bunch. You better hang back in here with us, and you better not try to Hollywood us and give us 2 minutes.
Never.
And then have your manager saying, "We have to go.
No,
we're waiting."
Never.
Right.
We're going to the villa.
We're going. So thank you so very much for joining us. Hey, Chick Chat.
Yes.
Thank you for the Charmaine.
Thank you for having me and just even
having me. Thank you for saving me and being here with us, right? Because otherwise I'd have started singing with Bernard just to try to hang in there. You're not saying you don't want that at all, but I really do. Believers, Thank you so very much for everybody who has been on here live with us, watching us. Hey, Tashala from DC. I see DC in the building. Anthony saying, hey, saying to Charmaine. Somebody said, hey, to you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you all so very much for joining us, hanging in here with us. Bernard,
Yes.
live
Yes.
next week, City Winery.
Yes.
We're going to sell that out,
Tuesday
7:30.
That's right.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to find you on Apple.
Yes, Spotify.
Spotify, Tidal. St. Louis,
LA,
Ooh,
this tour,
we're gonna do this
He's
tour.
speaking his tour in
Atlanta.
And really and truly, all kidding aside, though, because City Winery has all those different
Correct.
locations around
I
it,
wanna go
if we can
together.
just go to those,
Those,
that's a great
that's
start.
the tour, right?
That's a great start on the tour.
So let's
Thank you
do
so
that.
very much for joining us. You are welcome back to the Brunch Bunch
appreciate
anytime. It ain't my show, and I'm welcoming you back, especially
It's not-
since you are Action Jackson's favorite
correct.
favorite
I should
singer.
be here weekly, right?
Absolutely. Hey, Chick Chat, anything you want to close
No,
us
I
out
just
with?
want to thank the believers, and as always, we're as my pastor say, out of time, not out of message. And
I like that.
Yeah, we out of time, not out of message, and not out of good things. And we always want to leave you better than how you came. And believers, we hope that we've done that for you on today. And Gina can close us out.
Well, you know what? I am going to close us out by saying thank you so very much for joining us at the Brunch Bunch. We will be here again tomorrow at noon. And until then, believers, keep believing.
Keep love alive.
Keep love alive. And then we've got AC Green coming up next.
Yes.
And we are out of here. Be optimistic.
Follow us on all our social handles.
I think I messed that
Great.
exit up pretty bad.
You did fantastic. It's all about the energy.
Hey,
Yeah.
what up? My shippy is there. Z5 shippy.
Come in every day.
See, this
Yeah,
Chicago.
I
Look
was
at God.
I was on his show
Perfect
before.
timing. I just finished radio. We ready?
Hey, believers, thank you so very much for joining us. We have new comments there. Tina Hammond, you hung in there with us. Love you so very much. I greatly appreciate it. Hey,
No,
DJ Brandon Barker, you're always the best.
Okay, we're gonna do lunch.
All right, talk to you later.